Plywood is made of 3 or more thin layers of wood bonded together with an adhesive. Each layer of timber or ply is generally oriented with its grain going for right angle to the surrounding layer in order to lower the shrinkage as well as improve the toughness of the completed piece. I know that you know what plywood is and where it is used, so here we will cover what most of us don't know, and that is how plywood is made. The manufacturing process of plywood starts with the trees. Trees used for manufacturing plywood are generally smaller than those used for other types of wood such as lumber. The trees come from a plantation which has been carefully managed by the manufacturing team or the third-party provider. The picked trees are marked in order to know which are ready to be cut down. This is done through the use of heavy and modern chainsaws or by fellers. Once these mighty trees have been cut, they are dragged to a loading area by handy vehicles known as skidders. Here the logs are cut to size and loaded onto trucks in a long pile called a log deck. Once cut and loaded, the wood sent to the plywood mill for further processing. Upon getting to the plywood mill, the logs are grabbed by loaders as needed and also placed onto a chain conveyor belt that brings them to the debarking device. The debarking machine gets rid of the bark by using either sharp-toothed grinding wheels or high-pressure water jets as the log is rotated. These logs then move on to one more conveyor belt where a round saw cuts them right into areas appropriate for making standard plywood sheets, usually described as peeler blocks. Using a rotary lathe machine, the logs will be peeled into thin wieners. The wieners produced can come in the form of continuous sheets or immediately clipped into a predetermined width and length. Before we get too carried away though, the peelers blocks must be heated and soaked to soften the wood by steaming them or submerging them in hot water in a process that takes 12 to 20 hours depending on the type of wood and a host of other characteristics. Once heated, the blocks are transported to the peeler lathe where they are fed one at a time. The lathe rotates the block quickly and the knife blade peels a continuous sheet of wiener from the surface. As you can expect, the green wieners produced by the peeling process are typically wet or full of moisture and needed to be dried. Wiener drying is necessary for improved bonding and is done by feeding the wieners into continuous or roller dryers at a controlled speed. Now we have our sheet of wiener. From here, the next step requires cutting the wiener into usable widths. During this step, the optical scanners search for sections with unexpected defects and those are clipped out. Wieners will then be stacked according to grade, which can be done manually or with system. Finally, the sorted sections are dried to remove moisture. As soon as the sheets are properly composed, they are then adhered with making use of adhesives. The adhesives to be used now will certainly depend upon the sort of plywood being produced. To make sure that the adhesive is evenly spread on alternate layers of wiener, mills pass the wiener through a mechanical glue spreader. This will then be followed by compose them into panels in odd numbers of layers. The thickness of the final plywood product will be determined by the number of wiener layers. The composed panels are then pre-pressed in a cold press at a fixed temperature and a controlled hydraulic pressure. This process usually takes 20 minutes, which is enough time for adhesive to solidify and effectively bond the wiener plies in each panel. Aside from helping the bonding, this process also helps flatten the plywood. To assure excellent bonding, the pre-pressed panels will then be put into a hot press. The process takes approximately 3 to 7 minutes. After the pressing process, the panel is ready for quality controls. Samples will randomly picked and tested for mechanical strength, bonding strength, as well as formaldehyde emission levels. Once the plywood passes quality control, it will then be sanded to make sure the surface has a smooth surface and its thickness uniform. Depending on market specifications, the plywood can either be sanded on the face side or both sides. Ultimately, the ended up plywood will certainly be loaded, piled and also stamped appropriately for shipment to market. So that is how trees are turned into plywood. If there is any question, please ask in comment box. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.